Yo, what's good, Call Squad? Today, we got a little bit of a different video today. As you can see, I'm not at my setup, and there's a very important reason why. I'm currently coming out, not as a gay, but out of my job, my part-time job as a mall Santa. As we all know, I am quite the buff, chiseled, and attractive maniac. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that I'm not even going to edit this video. This is all... What was that sound? This is all going to be completely uncut because I simply just can't. I'm coming out of my job volunteering, let it be known, so I'm not getting paid for any of this. Coming out volunteering from my job as a mall Santa. I was at the mall ever since December 15th till today. Today was my last day, so I thought today would be the best day to record this blog type video. I'm actually parked outside of a Dunkin' Donuts right now. It was a horrible experience. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my full, raw, and uncensored experience as a mall Santa. Let me tell you, it was horrible. First, let me tell you about how I got this job. As we all know, I am always wearing a fat suit in public because if everyone saw just how built I am, how swole, people would be bowing. People would die on the spot if they saw me. So I have to wear the fat suit and the recycling gear that I got on because even with just my flannel on, I'm a beast. So since I have my fat suit, I am the perfect candidate for a mall Santa. So the people at the mall, they saw me, they're like, oh my gosh, you are perfect for this job. And so I took it. I keep getting notifications on my phone. It's supposed to rain today. What was I talking about? Right. They walked up to me, they said, oh, wow, you're so fat. You'd be the perfect mall Santa. And me, being the humble person I am, I accepted. But not because of them, but to make the children of America happy to have Santa Claus. It was a crazy makeup process. I had to get a full Santa suit and a beard and a hat and everything. I even had to dye my hair white. I just actually came out of the Dunkin' Donuts after washing my hair with coffee so that it would turn brown again. It was crazy. I never thought I'd have to do something like that in my life, but I did. But let me tell you that even though having morbidly obese 5-year-olds sitting on my leg was awful, the thought and the knowledge that I made children happy where others could not brings a tear to my face. Tell me, how many of you have ever made a child happy? For those who have, you know exactly what the feeling is to see a little person so happy and full of joy because of something you did. And so I hope you understand my, what's the word? My pleasure. Regardless, let me tell you all about my first day as V-Mall Santa Kyle. It started pretty awkward. I had to walk up in a mall full of people dressed up as Santa Claus, humiliating myself. But it wasn't that horrible. Once I got seated, it was a walk in the park. I did get a lot of weird stares from parents. I don't understand why. As the mall Santa, children are supposed to sit on your leg. But personally, I find it a lot more comfortable for me and the child if they sit on my lap facing me. Parents were getting me weird looks, which I do not understand. Both me and the child loved it. It was a great experience. Some of the children, were quite feisty little ones, so it was hard to keep them contained. So they were like moving all over, and I got even weirder looks from parents, even though it's not my fault. Regardless, that was my method. I lift a child, sit them on my lap, and facing me, and they tell me what they want for Christmas. But there was this mob of morbidly obese women yelling at me, calling me a pedophile. And as you all know, we do not take kindly to the pedophile allegations on the Kyle File channel. We've gone through this a million times with people trying to expose me, making up lies that just aren't true. There are a bunch of racist, homophobic, fatphobic strangers walking up to me, trying to start fights where there shouldn't be any. Oh, there goes the weather app again. Anyways, there was a lot of drama behind the way I sat to children, but I never changed it, because similarly to Charles McTooey, I said I'd never mention him again, but there's no better person to make an example of than him right now. Similarly to Charles McTooey, I did not stand down at words of oppression. I was being harassed, called a number of things that just weren't true. So I, like Charles McTooey, stood up and did not let any of it face me, and I continued doing my job as a mall Santa. Like Nicky 30, our king and glorious savior, would say, never back down, never give up. And that is exactly what I did. I didn't back down and I didn't give up. I stayed strong the entire time. I did not let those weird creatures of the earth, monsters of the dark, tell me the way that I can hold children. So, the first day was a lot of that. Parents getting mad, kids being restless on my lap. I enjoyed it a lot, and I enjoyed it because of the joy I brought children. No other reasons. I know people in the comments are going to be saying a bunch of disgusting things that just aren't true. So let it be known right now that I, Kyle File, was only happy because I was making the children happy. It was disgraceful. I had to sell my Tesla Cybertruck for these kids. What type of evil person would go to those lengths? I'm a good person in this story. I'm the good guy. You guys are the bad guys for anything that you may write in the comments. And even though you may fill the comments with hatred and misinformation, guess what? Me and the Kyle squad are not listening because you are all just you're all just a bunch of tourists. We don't care about what you have to say. You don't know what it means to be a member of the Kyle squad. And clearly, you don't know what it means to be a decent human being. This flu, man, it's... Oh, there goes the weather app. This flu has been killing me, man. This weather app is going to be going on and off, like, over and over again, because there's apparently a thunderstorm going on. I should probably make my way home soon. I know I said that I wouldn't cut anything out of the videos of this video, but somebody just, one of the parents just walked up to my car, started screaming all sorts of profanities that I very simply cannot share on YouTube. So I'm gonna have to cut that out. What was I talking about? That completely caught me off guard. Right. You guys are horrible people, basically. You're all tourists, fake members of the Kyle Squad. Real members of the Kyle Squad know what it means to be a good person. And a weather app again. I'm gonna have to leave soon once that storm starts. But I kind of like this setup I have right now in my car, webcam sitting. So if I do head home, I'll probably park in my garage, my illustrious garage, let it be known, that none of you fake Kyle Squad members even have. I have a mansion. I have a penthouse. Where are your guys' penthouse? All you Kyle File hitters, show me a picture of your cars, your houses. Oh, there comes a thunderstorm. Time to get going. This video has just been a complete disaster. This was all supposed to be one take. What the fuck was that? Anyways, this was supposed to be a one take vlog that I would just upload to the channel. No editing, nothing. But now, first of all, a thunderstorm started right behind me, electrocuted me, a lightning bolt hit the car, and it short-circuited everything. It took me like an hour to get it all back together, and that was after some jerk, some stranger decided to walk up to my car and yell slurs and profanities because of my good duty, my duty as a citizen of this world, to make children happy as a mall Santa. That's what made them angry. I think these people need a reality check, but I'm gonna ignore all of that and keep talking about my experience. Day one, after all that stuff that I already talked about happened, I went home. I sat in front of my mirror and I looked at myself and said, is this really all worth it? I mean, the outfit was worth it. I had the plans with Katie. I was gonna show up to her house and show her a little surprise, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, Katie, she's nearing late 20s. So, of course, Santa Kyle has to go drop an early Christmas present. But I did do that. But when I'm telling the story, it hasn't happened yet. I was looking in the mirror, contemplating my life. And that's when images of children... What is that sound? And that is when images of children flooded into my mind. Children crawling onto my lap, looking into my eyes and begging, asking from me, and seeing the joy in their faces, the light in their eyes. And that's when I knew that I have to be the Santa Claus of them all, because who else would do it? I don't want some freak that doesn't actually care about the children to be the Santa Claus, because I know that all they will do is break those children's hearts, and I will not stand for that. So I went to bed that night, and I woke up for day two, and I was ready. I was locked in. I ignored all of the criticisms for the parents, and I kept doing what I do best, which is listening to what the children want. That's what it was like for a couple days. Christmas passed. I gave out a few presents, the ones that the mall already had ready. It was just paper cutouts. Water. I gave it a bunch of those. And then the biggest part happened on the 27th. This old, withering carcass of a man walks up to me and sits on my lap, wraps his arms around my neck, something that only the children should be doing, and with his dentures barely holding on, slipping from his mouth every time he utters a word, starts asking me things I want for Christmas. I may be a kind and loving guy for the people, but I couldn't stand for some old wrinkly motherfucker to take the joy away from children. So I did what I do best. I took him out around. I took him off my lap and I said, "Come with me. I'll give you a surprise." I led him away. I checked that nobody was watching, and William Afton style made him disappear. Because how dare he get in the way of me and the hearts of the children. I didn't kill him, by the way. I just took him outside and pushed him off into the sunset. So, but the guy went missing, so someone must have found him. Anyways, that kind of having that old wrinkly person did kind of ruin everything for me. I was on a streak of children smiling on me, and now I have this old person that just refuses to grow up, calling me Santa Daddy, like that one song that goes like, Santa honey, and she's asking for things a little slut. It was a man. That really ruined everything for me. And then I went back. The line of children was back, so I was quite happy to see them there. And a few children go by, and there was this one child that stood out to me. The things they asked were out of this world. Like, I'm still barely processing it. Like, I don't understand the things that these parents do to their children. That child asked me for an assortment of automatic weapons, a death note, and the ability to pause time. Me being a connoisseur of all things that type of life, I knew instantly that this kid was a freak who was definitely gonna make, I can't say the actual thing, he was gonna bring forth justice in his own way. So I had to employ some of the Nick A30 tactics. And how do I say this without sounding like a terrible person? That, let's just say, the child will not be walking to his next destination. I had something in my pocket that may or may not have pricked them and injected something into them that will paralyze them. But if we think about it, if we really think about it, Kyle Squad, I saved a life by injecting that child. I, Santa Kyle, saved the world. Save the world reference. Beast just high-fived me through the mirror. We actually live together. We're roommates, definitely. I'm a hero. Then that became a problem. That became a problem with management because they caught me on camera not so nonchalantly injecting that child with whatever that needle was. I found it in the pockets of that wrinkly old guy that got on my lap. So whatever it was, it must have been strong because that kid instantly flopped down. The parents, they called me a witch. They said I was a sorcerer. Little do they know that I am hiding something from them that would make them bow to me in worship. My body. Whoa, whoa, I just got a crazy notification on my phone. Hatsune Miku in Shinjuku, Japan for New Year. This is phenomenal. This video is such a mess. But I did sue them all, which is why I am not continuing my employment. As the day I'm recording this video, it is December 31st. I left early because of the lawsuits. I sued the mall. As you all knew, Law by Mike is my friend. So whenever something unjust happens, I sue and win. But you'll figure out why I sued them on the 30th day. Day 28 was the messiest day of my life. It was so annoying. It was terrible. It started with this little kid called Nathan Mingus and his girlfriend, Leah Mingus. They came to me with one of the craziest wishes I could have possibly ever heard. Let me mention the fact that this kid is like in high school. So already I knew that I was about to hear some nonsense. But the sincerity in his voice when he wished for his girlfriend, Leah Mingus, to grow a 12-inch girthy cock so that she could fuck him. It was the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. And I think it was even crazier to see Leah Mingus herself grow it on the spot. I don't know what sort of magic that kid had. He was wearing these ugly little cat slippers. He said he stole them from Nick 30, which made me want to kill him on the spot. I did take the slippers from him, but not before his girlfriend grew like a whole 12-inch girthy cock. Like, I still can't get over it. I still can't get over that wish that little kid Mingus asked me. Who in their right mind walks up with their girlfriend to the Santa Claus in the mall that's supposed to be for children and asks, wishes upon a star that his girlfriend can grow a 12-inch girthy cock so she can fuck him? I'm still blown away. That was crazier than the kid asking me for a death note in the watch that stops time. That was freakier than that. It was the most stressful day of my life. Because that was just a start. About the 5th kid in, this little kid called Lucian something calling, I don't know what his name was. It was something stupid. I'm pretty sure he was the son of that guy that tried to expose me because it sounded very similar. That kid, ugh, I can't even name the things that child asked me for. Apparently, he survived a school shooting. He told me his whole little sad story, which was kind of tragic. That he was actually one of the survivors of Joel's high school shooting, where Charles McTooey was assassinated. You know, Again, I did say that Charles McTooey would not be mentioned again, but he's important to this story. Again, that kid was a survivor from the Trolls High School, and this little kid, this little redhead with a mask, wearing fishnets, like it's 2012, starts asking me about he wants this cat. I don't know, this fictional cat. He had a picture of it and everything. It was this buff cat with overalls. He said, "Dear Santa, I want Meowscles to become real so he can come into my bedroom and you can't hear the rest," he said. I couldn't believe it. This was the second freakiest kid I have received. First, I have the Mingus guy asking me to give his girlfriend a penis. And now I have this kid wanting this anthropomorphic, whatever the fuck you call it, cat to come into his bedroom at night. And I truly wish, Cos Squad, I truly wish that was the end of it. But it fucking wasn't. There was this fat ass kid. Like, holy shit, he was the fattest motherfucker I've ever seen. And I'm the guy with the fat suit that gets made fun of being fat. I'm the big no fat phobia thing. But holy shit, that kid was fat. I'm pretty sure he was the spawn of Dave Blunt's and pre-diet Nicocado Avocado. He was obese. He looked like a Maltesers. He was shiny too. This kid walks up to me, pulls out one of those microphones that has the built-in speaker, those karaoke microphones, and he starts singing to me. And who knows how long song of food he wants for Christmas. And it was funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty funny. Because there was actually, like, Rod something, I forgot what his name was. A singer was there. There was a singer up there, and he actually heard and recorded that kid's entire order of food. It was bigger than Big Smoke's order, and he turned it into a song. And the next day, which I'm still not even gonna get into because the 28th was just the freakiest day of my life, he actually wrote a song using that fat ovals kid's lyrics. I have it right here on my phone somewhere. I know I do, because I've been listening to it. Let's see if I can find it. And here it is. Rod Wave's Popeye's song. I have it on the Bluetooth radio. You already know.
I want some fries and chicken, a side of biscuit, that ain't
enough for me.
I want a number 3, straight out that oven, nobody get nothing from me.
It was crazy. But I think the highlight of the 28th was Kanye West himself coming to me, sitting on my lap, wrapping his arms around my neck, and asking me of all people, the Nicky 30 fan, that he wants Baja Blast under his tree. I instantaneously crashed out, started losing my mind of how could you knowing that Nick A30's #1 enemy is the Baja Blast, knowing they come to me and say, "Oh, I want the Baja Blast, and then I can ship all these." It was stupid to me. It really killed all the respect I had for Kanye, because everybody knows Kyle File. He's not only a Nick A30 fan, but also a Kanye West fan. I've actually made a few remixes of Kanye and Nick A30 music that I'm not allowed to play. I had a burner channel that I would upload them to, and it got terminated. So I guess I'm not allowed to post them anywhere. But it was some fire music. I'm not even gonna lie. That was the 28th. 29th. The 29th. The 29th was a bit more calm. I had a bunch of cosplayers walk up to me asking me weird things, saying, "Santa, let me ride your sleigh tonight." You know, all these people dressed up as, you know, these Zenless Zone characters, you know, characters like Jane Doe, stuff like that. Really uninteresting to me. Not really that kind of guy. A few cosplayers passed. It was like, it was a cosplay competition for the Christmas. So everybody was dressed up for the holidays. The one cosplay that instantly caught my eye and made me leap from my seat in joy was seeing this kid dressed up as Nahida from Genshin Impact in a Santa little outfit. Let me tell you that I, one of the biggest fans of Nahida from Genshin Impact, instantly leaped from my chair. Whatever kid was on my lap, I tossed him to the side, and I ran up to the child. And I took like 3 billion pictures. I don't know how many pictures I took, but my phone was maxed out on memory. The parents were a bit creeped out, but realistically, guys, if you saw someone dressed as your favorite character, would you not also rush towards them? That was the best day of my life. Then came the lawsuit on the 30th. The people at the mall, I was already volunteering, but they were charging me money because apparently I ruined the mall's reputation. Who is calling me on Discord? Who is this? Who is calling me? I'm telling my story to the chat.
You like cats?
Seacow Squad. This is what I'm talking about. These tourists, these strangers that don't know anything about what it means to be a member of the Cow Squad, coming in here calling me a pedophile.
Nah, you love cats.
Listen to this guy, guys. Listen to this bozo.
You peddle children.
Not knowing what he's talking about. Give me one good example. One good example.
Paul Santa, you were fucking busting to that child.
There was no busting to children.
Your next door neighbor, Katie. Yeah.
Guys, this guy can't even fucking speak. Can we even trust this guy? He can't even get a proper sentence out.
Are you insinuating that I'm retarded?
I don't think I need to insinuate. I think you're answering that question.
How dare you? How fucking dare you? You know, I would beat your ass.
I'm gonna sue you, bro.
You fat, pathetic little bastard.
Listen to me. Listen to me, you little grobable thing. I am not fat. I am wearing a fat suit. I am buff as fuck. If you saw me in public, you would fall to your knees in worship.
Of course, don't be like children, guys. Cancel his ass. What are we doing?
Guys, I'm pretty sure this is that one kid that walked up to me in the mall asking for Meowscles from Fortnite to become real. He hacked into the Discord, and he's calling me.
Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. You know what? I think you're pathetic. I think you need help. You call me a groupable little thing. I'm 16.
No, you're not.
Pedophilia. You like kids.
Nuh-uh.
Well, fuck you mean,
Nuh-uh.
You did? How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Listen here. You are a nobody compared to me and the Kyle Squad.
I made you!
You did not make me.
I made you! I own you! I can end you!
Nuh-uh.
Yes! Without me, you would be nothing! I made you!
What?
I own your universe. It's mine, and if I say it should end, it ends.
You do not control any universe. I am the guy behind the Nicky Dirty movies. You are a nobody.
End universe! End universe, you're the guy behind them. In real life, I'm that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
It was my idea. Without me, you wouldn't exist.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy. Oh, sure. Wait until I say that the ACU should be over and you're gone forever.
I will always live on.
You wanna have a purpose? You wanna have a purpose? You'll be over. You fucking piece of shit.
Kyle Squad never dies.
Oh, I'm sure.
You are an envious child who doesn't know who he's messing with. I am the buffest, chiselest maniac on this world. I could buy your entire family tree.
Oh, could you? Could you?
I could.
Oh, I'm sure you don't make any fucking money because I made you. If you even wanted to buy my family tree, you wouldn't be able to because you're a fictional being.
I
exist, you're not real.
Have a Tesla Cybertruck.
My world. If I say you should die, you die.
I have a Tesla Cybertruck and a Nicky 30 wrapped car. What do you have? Nothing. You live in an apartment building with your father. You don't even have a job.
Apartment? And you do have a job? How fucking dare you insinuate that your fictional fucking YouTube videos are a job to me when I made you from the ground up I am you. Without me, you would be nothing. Without me, you wouldn't exist. And I don't want to hear, I made you.
Listen to this guy called Squad.
Jesus Christ, I am your God. I can write the Bible in your universe and it would go true. Fuck, I can write that you are the chosen one to be a pedophile and it would be true. The whole point of you was to like children. I wrote that, me. That was my idea.
I am not a pedophile.
Me.
I'm not a pedophile.
Oh, I'm sure, buddy. I'm sure.
It's Kyle-phile, not pedophile.
Yeah, but the whole point of your name, mind you, the reason your second name's File is because pedophile ends with the word file, you fucking dickhead. Fucking idiot.
Guys, I think we just got the most schizophrenic person in the universe.
Schizophrenic, yeah, may as well be schizophrenic because you're a character in a fictional universe that doesn't exist. And you're a fan of a fictional version of Nicky 30 that doesn't exist. He's not real. Nick isn't like that in real life.
Guys, this is a perfect example of why you should never do drugs.
Ninja's not dead. He didn't get assassinated at Game Awards in February 14th, you fucking idiot. And fucking Valentine's Day, you fucking idiot. Don't be dense.
Guys, this is why you should never take drugs. Never drink alcohol. Because this guy is losing his mind.
Fucking dare. It's New Year's. God.
It's New Year's Eve. Not New Year's, idiot.
It's supposed to be New Year's, you fucking dickhead. It's gonna be New Year's in like 4 hours, okay?
This guy's retarded.
Excuse me?
This guy is clearly not in the best state of mind.
In the best state of mind, I am. I made you. I will take you out of this world if I so please.
You are not that guy.
I am that guy. That's the issue.
Go back to dreaming about buff cats in your bedroom.
No, I dream about what did I had a dream that I had a child.
Cal Squad, I think we should hang up on this guy. This guy's clearly losing his mind.
No, I need you, and if I say that you shouldn't hang up on me, you shouldn't hang up on me.
Listen, I'm currently recording my blog, my experience as a mall Santa. You are not about to ruin my video.
Experience like in children, you fuck. I seen what you done to that. You know that one episode of Family Guy where Meg gets off to the mall Santa? You were forcing kids to get off to you by fucking them with your knee.
Listen, buddy, let me get things straight. The children were not sitting on my knees. They weren't sitting on my legs. They were sitting on my lap to make it comfortable for the both of us. I sat them on my lap, facing towards me, so we would both be comfortable.
Answer me this. Was your penis hard?
You don't get to know that. That is personal and private information.
So it was. That's basically what you said.
You know what, Call Squad? I'm just gonna keep telling the story of why I sued the mall with this guy here.
You sued the mall because
the mall was trying to charge me because apparently I ruined the reputation, even though that is not true.
Because you like cats, and you ruined the reputation of the mall because you rape children.
Cow Squad, does this not remind you of the Charles McTooey rallies?
What, the Charles McTooey rallies where you asked if it was okay to fuck a minor and somewhere it'd be illegal to fuck a minor? You were gonna fly a minor out to Japan.
Listen, man, Charles McTooey was the icon of ethical sex, and I believe in ethical sex.
It's not ethical, dickhead.
Anyways, I got sent a letter when I came home on the 29th telling me that they were suing me for $5,000 worth of damages to their reputation. I instantly called.
I hope they win. I hope they win, bet.
I instantly called my good friend Law by Mike to sue.
Law by Mike wouldn't be on your side, motherfucker.
To sue
He beat
them all.
your ass.
And I believe we won, because when I came back on the 31st, they had a whole row and bouquet of roses to give to me and said, Mr. Kyle, you can go home. We apologize. Take these as compensation. They gave me a check for $1,000, which is crazy. And when I came home on the 31st, there was a check for $10 million because Law by Mike won me the lawsuit.
You're a fucking bullshitter.
Listen to this, guys. This is what the Kyle Squad haters sound like. They don't know anything about the Kyle Squad. They're a bunch of brainless, mindless haters.
I made the Kyle Squad, okay? Kyle
Listen,
belongs to me.
you're just a little drunk boy who doesn't know what he's talking about. Who likes fucking animals.
I'm not drunk, okay?
Exactly. Anyways, Kyle Squad, that's most of my story. I've never done a video like this before, so
I know what you're hiding.
I definitely left out some bits that I forgot about, but those were the big parts. Kids called Mingus asking for their girlfriends to grow cocks so they could fuck them. This guy on call right now asking for meowscles to become real. This guy mindlessly talking right here in Discord.
I'm not talking, I'm talking off the fact you like little children. You probably even would go for babies, okay? You would probably fuck babies.
This guy doesn't know what the Kyle Squad is about.
The Kyle Squad is about fucking babies?
Anyways, Kyle Squad, that's all there is today. That's it for this blog. If you guys like this format of me sitting in my car and talking to the camera, let me know.
You're not Hornet shell.
And tell me if you like this format, and I'll do it again. I don't know how long this video is.
You fucking whore.
I had to.
You are the reincarnation of Nova Online. You are that guy. You are Nova Online.
Guys, I don't even know who Nova Online is. But that's all for this video, Kyle Squad.
Yes, you do.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. The Fortnite gift card giveaway is still going on.
Oh, it's not.
So if you want to win a $19 Fortnite card and above to buy yourselves the brand new Battle Pass or all of the new Winterfest items, then make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below to enter, and you might win the V-Bucks.
Don't fall for this guy's tricks. If you leave a comment below, he's probably gonna ask you for your age and DMs, and he's gonna fucking take advantage of you. He's gonna take you to the back alleyway of some fucking place. He's gonna rape you. He's gonna fuck you.
Listen to this guy. This guy thinks that there's DMs on YouTube. What an idiot. in this car squad. That's it for the video. I'm gonna be playing Grand Theft Auto Online. I know, GTA. Kyle found GTA. Crazy. But Save the World has been a little dry. And I already did all of my Save the World stuff. So I'm gonna be playing GTA on stream later.
GTA, so, I'm sure.
Make sure to clock in. So make sure you're there at twitch.tv/KyleFile. And I'll catch y'all on the last one. Kyle Amazing.
Kyle, the fat fuck.
I'm buff as fuck.